All right. Good morning, you guys. Sorry I couldn't be there today. Taking a personal day to be with my family. But I'm kind of here. Sorry that you thought you wouldn't have to listen to me, but I'll try to make this quick. What you have in front of you is a foldable to help you remember the Pythagorean theorem. You can use this on the next test, and I think you ought to try to take care of this. So, if you would draw a triangle right here, a right triangle. We'll just make it kind of a simple one. We'll make it 3 by 4 by 5. And we will call this side A, this side B, and this side C. And we know we have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This is just a simple proof. And it kind of tells you right there the area off of side A is 3 by 3. So we can kind of make it nice. Try to make it nice. And that looks okay, I guess. So 3 times 3 is 9, or 3 squared is 9, and we've done this before. You know where we're going with this. And then if we take this area, 4 by 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. So far we've got 3 squared plus 4 squared should equal 5 squared. Okay, and these are your notes. I don't care where you write this stuff. It's to help you. And then we got the other side. It should equal 9 plus 16. And 9 plus 16 is 25. So we should have 25 squares here. So let's see, 5 times 5. Ooh, that's pretty ugly. That's okay. I'm sure you guys are doing a better job. 5 times 5 is 25. And yes, in fact, 25, the 2 small squares, did equal the big square. So there you have it, folks. Awesome. Let's move on. Let's go to flap 2. So flap 2, we are finding the hypotenuse. So let's put an example up here. And we'll do, let's do 9, and let's do 12. And we'll find the long side. So the formula is right here, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Formula. And if we substitute our numbers in, we get 9 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. And I'm hoping these notes will help you, and maybe even help you next year. And now we evaluate the squares. That sounds fancy, but all it is do 9 times 9, which is 81, and do 12 times 12, which is 144. Okay? And then it says to add, so let's add. And we get 225 equals c squared. And then the last step is to shank it, or find the square root of both sides. So if we square root that, we get c equals the square root of 225, which in fact is c equals 15. Done. We found the hypotenuse, the long side. So we have the hypotenuse. And we are good. Thanks you guys for staying with me. Let's go to the next flap. Finding a leg, or one of the short sides. So we'll kind of draw it this way. So this time let's find side B. So we got side A, and we got side C, but let's let side C and A be, I don't know, 20. And we'll make this side 8. So here we go. So we always write the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Then we substitute in. And this time we know that 20 is the c, so we've got c squared this time. And we've got a squared is 8. And we've got b squared is b. 8 times 8 is 64. And 20 times 20 is 400. So we just evaluated the squares. And then if we get x alone by subtracting, we will be able to solve this problem. 400 minus 64, I think, is 336. And then the final step is to shank it. So b equals the square root of 336. And I don't know what that is. You guys will have to use your calculator to get the final answer there. Okay? Thank you, you guys. Almost done listening to me. You guys can finish this worksheet up and let's go to here. So right now we probably need our nice sub, and by the way, thank you, to pass this paper out so you can push pause for a minute. And here we go. Okay, so what you have to do is decide if these numbers make a right triangle. So the way that you're going to know is if you have a squared and b squared, and if you add them, it should equal c squared. So let's try number 4 right here. This one. Pittsburgh Steelers colors. So we've got a is 11, so 11 squared is 121. Plus b squared, which is again 11, which is 121. So if you add a squared with b squared, you get, if you combine these two, you get 242. And now the question is, will that equal c squared? So 15 times 15 is 225. So the question is, did a squared plus b squared equal c squared? So 242, does that equal 225? And the answer is no. So the way to crack this code is down at the bottom. R, letter R will be E. Okay? Nice, nice. Let's go down and do one more example for you, and hopefully we can do this. Let's do number 7 right here. Yeah, 7 right here. So if we take and square A, we get 196. Ooh, this is a weird one. So the square root of 204 squared. Now that's weird. So the square root of 204 squared. So basically, because you have a square root and a squared, they just cancel, and that makes 204. Weird. Try your calculator if you're not sure. But the square root of 204 squared is just 204. If I add these two together, a squared plus b squared, I get 400. And now the question is, what's c squared going to be? And c squared is going to be 20 times 20, which is 400. So look at that. 400 is going to equal 400. So a squared plus b squared does give you 400, so the answer is yes. So letter O is in fact S. Okay? So I hope that helps you guys. Again, you just have to add the a squared plus the b squared and see if you get c squared. If you do, it's a right triangle. If you don't, if a squared plus b squared does not equal c squared, then not a right triangle. Thanks, you guys. Have a good day.